wodome kwa benya foforo ye yi nsa amanyo sem no ya na nro sem wo mu papa ye de mfoni ko beebi ye besa me na afi anwea e de ko beebi ye brebia ye bebo mitin se ye frame sunsun na me ye de be ye me ne ye de ayemea na papa e pie ho. Hallelujah. Edino born in prensa obobia na papa ye den e pie ho. Papa so de opie wa to say wonu nsam na nso no wo be se ne kama e de ama to mo sa de ko say hey foni we enyo oba o foni no e be ma me na si anwia wo mo sa ya wo mo de koye the drummer ne ka tro mo say enan na mo asa asie na mo asa munim bipa ne nan ya mo asa enye abayi wa ne foni asa nipa no ye monidin e wo be shrine papa ye o de ni ye die ye nyani bebia ususu se wo bodini a wo ma wo beba ono no timi da wa ha no wa pia America me dem wo so me be kire procurement biba wo any packet wa o se me de blackboard ni me talk aba me be kire procurement emro ka se me nkoye procurement law na me menti leader ye na matia ne international law environmental law the be admissions, I mean, 3 admissions from 3 universities that were United States of America. I say, funny na two na me say. And so procurement is so I say procurement the way na me say okay. Me ye be no pay me practicing law for 2 solid years. Me te wa na be friend me say, yeah, to show be why ye procurement law e wo Ghana. The whole Ghana me e share ye bi. And I start na be tell me so. But hey, why ye be my ye? Why ye be a man, you way, what hanging nara? And then, me makasani yatinti. Yes, ready say. Tonight ain't change. What is ye? Ya before. What is ye baby out? Yan Jesus of free. Ya yan sunny and fatty. Ya ye desu in us. I'll be snap ye a penny. And no another for so pen wa best ye. That was so best ye. Then him say, oh, pro one and a perfume. Pro homa.
Former member of parliament Edema Domekwa Benya constituency Adwa Safo Ena Ede Ensembi Tujase Ebrana Womo Babe Tuaba Ababeyi MP Ewo Domekwa Benya constituency no bi obebabe jina Ede ama NPP wo Domekwa Benya no amafuo bi sa ne nase ahwea ede kokoko baby womo plane plotte ne ama bebre sankeja wonu adu asafo ankasa ndi ewo mu ku na free house enso de wo mu ma na bubu de egu wonu mu bambre biara wo mu ba ye sa de bia no na ne papa info ni nyame difo sofo kantante kantanka no aba be pie mu e wo hodom eriti ne ma wo mo hihye ne ma wo mo ploti ye nyina na ebusia ne nyina no ankwa nkosia ga na nansen de ebusia adwasafo de wo boa adechi adese bia na adwasafo e de ne ma foforo eba na we no metina se na medwe ho anam se na wan pa na betumi asa adwasafo ne nase ahwea so what they kwabo somso what they kwa baby akwa kokuna nase akwa akoma na bubu egu na wo be yo bi abone a kantanka ba wunsura na bibi mbo hu ana ba ni nyina ebo no yere nyankopon wasese ne papa etumi gina ma no agese hyehyɛ biara a wo mo hyehyɛ bia no entumi ambem na no de ya no be expose yi Domekwa Benya fue wo beka Michael Kwe senior ne Michael Kwe junior won sensem bebre ni ade na allegations ye kokokwe die one plan edis abone na wo yenja ma adu asafo e bia na sisi ana chesa wati nkense ya ade chi ade sebiaro wo le nsem foforo e ba abonten e bia no obeba bebo din dakro bi magana fo nyina no yetumi ehu nipa wobesane na se ahwia mama mahwefo nyina kwa bashonko emfambra Atigya jumedie so ewo Kumasi online GH na ya sewa enemy sabre mabobo ansembebre na no amede esomo wunya subscribe ya na wa subscribe dia ma me share video ma odi ebo so share fama obi fofo na fo adwenche so efa comment section na say ma me number is 0557036109 o news bbb because we put him in tray ya person send me a akwenya no ho no wetimi dia send me so na wani jujume die ho person ba na abeso ase a wetimi afrem 0550623377 and that's 0557036109 na odeme atwetwe enkomo Kumasi online media school so ena aso mase asabre me de Atigya jumedie esomo ebushia mo beka ya last week Friday ena wukopie mu ewo mamponwan eye NDC supporters ewo hono Wamasio MC ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama we yidi ama womo ne de anyade a womo beti asenden womo ate aso chine san se womo tumi ma wo bi a wo ya santini ma be ye MC wo hono ye won krofo a womo bua eye NDC party na womo ye ntafo womo du womo hu si honom kokoden ma NDC etumi enya a lot of votes e wa Asante Mampong enu ntiro e wo se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama womo didi miensa ene babo ntiano womo sese oyi womo mu ba ko no mra be ye MC enu ntiro womo ko party office e ko sese niema ko destroy niema bebra ma betena fidie hanum se dia ba be somo na sabe ya mene mo ka se die enu ada ena de Ashanti Mampong traditional councilor penia woda no eye Mampong hene da sebre osai bonsu a wotosu mienu na won kwasho wode sembia ba bonti a wo che se eni pabone yefo a wo mo NDC amanyokuo ni mu a wo mo beka se wo mo mpede ma Asantini emba ye MCA e wa Asante Mampong no wo ma wo mo 24 hours wo mo tutu wo na America na wo mo mbra mbe pacho na ntisa pa adwuma ajaso di bedi wo mo no enya asam to wo be ma wo mate ase se Asante man eyo no ne de na Asante Mampong so wono ene ye pani a woda anom na ne nyina no so no en wo che se wo bepie mu e wa Ashanti regional ahankoa ene beebi a chese mu obi biara kwanya no yewe ewefo hene wo hanum se yewo fantefo hene wo hanum se yewo northerners fo hene wo ha yewo bechem chese Asante mantem ha de yema wo bia kwanya no mo bia etumi edi hene e wo hanum se Asante mantem ha de yenye discrimination yenyi won ka se we ye teni na we ye agbeni na we ye fantini na we ye achimni ntiri ye mpene debe Asante mantem ha bia mu de ato de ama obi biara nti se mampeni yi MC na se MC ni ya Asantini na se wo teni no ba bonte na be ka se enya de a wo be pene ma Asantini no wa ba be ye MC wo krom hanu so be wati ase se Ghana hanenya wo de and it is true share ukọ baby to say voter regional I have had friends at one school voter region and northern region. Share school prefect impo. O person obey school prefect impo. Now we are Asantini northern region and voter region. For sure, seems say yen fam now. Who person would your own school prefect no cupboard prefect impo na pa. Trust me is a position yen fam. Baba PM was Asante mantem ha. Ye be di atomo di ama obi biara. Na here for pa na sadie we ye ekwohwe. Wo beti bi say imagine say si wo voter region na votarian say you obi a we ye vote ni say wo bra be ye MC ya na Asante for ba na say Fanta for ba be ka say enya de ye be pene na votarian na ba be ye MC ye wo voter region ni e pa Asantini ebusha de mama ye nka nokre sade ye betimi esi e wo region bi ana e bi tumi ensi wo hono ene ye bi wo hono ma ya na party for mo ya na mahwe ye mu de na so ma mu 24 hours man bada man be patch na man retract sa statement de say mo ma Asantini e man be ye MC ya ehona mo be hu ni say oh my Ghana no enye mo nko am de Asante mantem ha no wo mabie mu ato honom e de ama obi biara ba me fa mo nko nsem ni mo de mo kode am NPP party asisi anemu ache Bawumia supporters and Kennedy or Agyapong supporters and sembia babonti according to womonom One say before the election, no, and near maybe a call ya just uncle ye and uncle expect to say and campaign for the woman better na say a bit is that 10 cents of Kennedy or Agyapong modern bonny idea just a Kennedy year the my NPP party in at the end of the day Nanko Siaga na MPs nabi regional chairman nabi and penny for nabi executives nabi sorry ye edit here Kennedy or Agyapong then the 10 cents of Babontain one see during that time yes say at committee at say the uncle to ye bianco almost fix it but no crown woman fixing to say this time round no sadia na ba beda hono with Kennedy supporters but me supporters no man fix here 2028 enya de ebe to me aboa eye NPP party no hwe Kennedy Agyapong no kwa de wo be pie mu e wo Kumasi KNUST wo de nsembi etuja okas wo bi a wafom ne bia no wo de ne bone a chere wo hwe wafom wo no wo be hwe se wo hwe do ne bone be chere se Kennedy Agyapong de he is ever ready to reconcile with anybody wetia ne naso but empenifo nankasa bie mu no so no kra de buhia wo mu ye ready yes 2028 there say NPP be say wodi inkunim there they need obi a oye very calm obi a just wo do amanfo ene obi a just amanfo no so do na say ye di we ba wo betumi abo amankunim die so etumi ayeye de almost the party needs to choose a candidate who is popular yanko na yanko te sansem we nyina no emra sisia.
Some of you moved to Kennedy, others are land, others. The effort to reunite the party now, has it been the best?
Oh, not at all. There's not been any effort. Let me put it this way. There's not been any effort them together. And so it goes to leadership of the party. If they realizes that they divided the party, especially during the primaries, they should try and amend their ways. I was advising, say, one of the things we can do as a party to ensure that the next primaries, make it a level playing field for everybody who wishes to conduct. So democracy now can see a practicing here and yeah, Juma. Now, we the course primaries. When Baumia said that we lost the election because the party's front was divided, maybe that's who caused them. You caused it.
Baumia caused that?
94.1.
Well, sure.
Yes, Q Newman in his paper. No?
1 FM.
Is it not the beneficiary of what happened? As a beneficiary, he should have said, no. What is right? They bypass the law. Wouldn't say, you better promise, no. Let's say parliamentary first before the presidential. They bent it. They turned it upside down and made sure they ship all the parliamentarians to vote for one candidate. And to the presidential national a parliamentary. These are things that caused all these problems. And until we agree it was wrong, and that we do the right thing. Oh yeah, polling station executive. New executive. You are not even aware. Can this be fair? And so that is where the whole issue generated. And he was right when he said that the division is costing and that much. And it is a part, remember, Agyapong said we were divided because of those things.
94.1.
Now say, this time around, we are doing it as prescribed by our own constitution. I'm sure we'll be able to bridge the differences. Agyapong is ready to reconcile with everybody. Or call KNUST or say be anybody on that channel. Or also be body on that channel. That is a big statement. So that he's ready to conform with the regulations and rules of the party to ensure that we rebuild the party. And I think that is what everybody should be doing. So that we bring everybody on board
1 FM
and win the 2028 election.
Somebody will say, sir, the approach and from the NPP Kennedy Agyapong end monsomo take here no mumu ebrekra campaign no one anye and you all sat down watched as the party power slipped through your hands and we blame Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. The lines of Kennedy Agyapong and co must also be blamed because how many answer on your campaign
Kennedy Agyapong campaign across several places, Oba Asante region. He didn't just do campaign, he used his money. Yakoba Bia no ma traditional authority in Sika. It will be because Agyapong and your campaign. He was calm in his campaign because he had been accused of 10 offenses, 10 sins of Agyapong. And he was just calm in his approach to the campaigning. Me, I'm a say, I was a secretary of the Reconciliation Committee. I did work. You get the point? But that cannot be said to be the reason why Bawumia lost the election. We'll choose a popular candidate who campaigns on his propriety to win the election, not on the laxity of somebody who lost an election. And we expected that the party would choose a popular candidate who go out there and win. And we didn't do that. We chose a candidate who was not popular and insisted that he is the favorite of some people. He should lead the party. And we had the results. And so I'm telling you, even those who are willing to do the job, they didn't allow them to do it.
The Ukasa Bawumia no on your popular from all intents and purposes. Come on, people fast started, It's like Bawumia now is the last resort again. For the NPP in Tokas on your popular, the lines of Ajuano, Ajuasafuano, and the other catchers say, Mumubi, Muhuama.
I'll be surprised if you know the position of even the party leadership about who is going to contest the next election. It's not true. Ajuasafo has become a friend of Bawumia on a Namuye campaign. You don't expect him to say any other thing. What do I say? If Ajuasafo is supporting Bawumia, it is not surprising. Abua Paponi Homo Jabedi Kennedy Chinomo were they not pro Bawumia supporters? It is not. It's never correct. If we make the mistake and go and choose Bawumia again, we will not have any better results.
MPP.
Yes. Look, let me analyze the defeat.
94.1.
So with tribal conflict there or off.
Exactly.
You see how it adversely affected the party. So we lost all the northern votes. And then when we come to Western region, the settler areas are half. We lost those places because these people were settlers whose numbers are quite huge. So it was across the country. Can this change when Bawumia is brought back to contest? The answer is a big no. The second point, the religious point. We're not surprised to see NPP losing the Zongos, even with Bawumia. And have you asked yourself why? I have asked, and I know the reason. The Muslims rejected Bawumia. Is this going to change when he's brought back? The answer is a big no.
But Muslims rejected Bawumia when Bawumia is a Muslim and go for John Mahama who is a Christian. Our logic with the Bemena.
What the results, Nana?
But it cannot necessarily be the fact. Not Muslim, Muslim goes with Muslim.
And I'm saying that as answer results. Zongos in our monitor. We lost in all the Zongos.
Maybe because Bawumia because the Muslim.
But the party didn't call election. What did he is a Northerner and a Muslim, and for the first time in the history of the party, we are sending a Northerner who is a Muslim to win the Northern votes and the Muslim votes for the NPP. That was the only reason and rationale behind the selection of Bawumia. And so going to the election, we were expecting that we will see that there's increase in votes from those areas to complement those votes from the rest. First to win the election. I am saying that it failed. Why? Because the people had reasons to reject Bawumia. And are we going to bring this same candidate? I'm not saying Bawumia is not a gentleman. I'm not saying he's inefficient. But the Niamama party got power, no? And yet those things that sends a party to power is what caused our defeat. And if we want to address that, we can repeat the candidate. And I think that you have heard the argument. Almost called 3 times, Nanado called 3 times, and the Bawumians called 3 times. It means that they believe 2028 is a done deal for NDC because Bawumia cannot win 2028. It's year change. 2032 near the local.
Wow.
Yes.
That is
If that's
so
the argument, then they say
interesting.
that
I'm
to wait
surprised
for
with this
politics to
analysis though. Say, Baumia anti the Muslim command. Now rather a Christian John Dramani Mahama. So one can say on.
Let me tell you, John Mahama has rewarded the Muslims by giving them another public holiday and only send the first project I'll come was a Hajj village.
Yeah.
Have you thought of it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a reward for voting for him. He is rewarding them.
94.1.
You monitor the election and you see that the Muslims rejected Baumia.
Ezra 94.1.
And when we went to the jungle, they told us why. They say he doesn't practice pure Islam. They said he went to a shrine, he went to churches, and Okoye, Philadelphia. To know a church to a shrine, Okoho. And they go good it so. And,
So
and
we don't even know the true religion of Dr. Baumia.
yes,
True faith of Baumia.
exactly. So the question of the religious advantage that he has, it's not there again. And let's think about these two.
Sir Mike, a question.
Yes, Reverend Mebusa lawyer said in my previous statement, Emma on reconciliation of the party, no, he told me say Omaya Hodjuma, and before the elections, no, he was the secretary to the Ashanti Regional Reconciliation Team.
Yes.
Why is he telling us today, say they made no effort in reconciling the party?
No, I know you're now
Having
after the
said
party
that,
lose. For
Is he talking
reconciliation,
about
yeah, now.
or before the election?
Okay.
Now or previous before the election?
Yeah, lawyer.
Sir Mark, I am now reconciliation after election. Results no by, and you said there are several issues. One of the things that the party has to do is to embark on a reconciliation activity to make sure that we are all together now, promising them that there will be fairness in the conduct of our elections and that we will respect the rights of everybody. Because look, you're too about we never show down. You can't say nothing happened. You can't say nothing happened. Something happened. And then when we have tried, in fact, at the reconciliation, in terms of party people, we invited everybody. Tried to resolve their differences. We had about 80% success. But Oma agreed as supporters, what happened to them?
Ezra 94.1.
As you and the Ejusu issue, we met them not once, not twice, trying to resolve the issue, got them to mobilize the supporters. But after the election, when I met them and asked them, sir, so what happened? They gave me a different view about what happened when they went back home and the decision they took on whether or not to support NPP in the elections. And we have to revisit all of them now and bring the people together.
Lawyer, my man now was on this, but I think sir, the party in Asante region, so by cultural say, the region no, it's known for the party. Ntinka no so there one more party, more there region. If I look at how the MDC beat you guys mercilessly, first time hitting over 30%, and also your Zongo community.
Medase.
Ezra.
Someone himself, Alan Chamatin President.
Aye.
Okay.
Ezra 94.1.
I am telling you, Oma, you're sorry, I need to about Yamu. Oma, no more support to Alan Chamatin and other factors, including chieftains and tribals, played a role in this. What does it? And you know, the point that we are making is that the reasons for the apathy was not because they didn't just want to go to Nkrofobuafu. Economic policies like levy affected us. The fact of say Chimobi Samobi affected the party. Party people want to about who can't manage them get over some say I saw them can't get over economic man. And the root cause of everything is how we selected our leaders in the primaries. And the they thought it was not worth dying for the party longer. Me come baby am to aba. Omo team, football team. Omo ko to aba, omo say my mom t-shirt they will not vote because primaries no mo say you pay sigama nkrofo. I had to promise them the t-shirt, meeting grant toy, but I'll have to buy it because we have another election to go. And this affected the party in Ashanti region. And I'm against the findings that were made by Untumi Committee because they wanted to watch some people. What I say? Otherwise, if they were going down to look for the causes of it, you know that it is clear. And there was a conflict in the executive committee too. You are aware of the Ashanti Regional Executive Committee. There was confusion everywhere. And yes, we lost, but it's because the favorite candidate of the Ashanti Region party members was not chosen. What you know can no vote, no can. It was true. It wasn't manufactured though.
Ezra 94.1.
Now come and share. So papa what do ohene madaruma anopa mamim faunya example. Now it doesn't translate to having the people to support you. What does it? And these were things that he ought to have checked. And yes, you may have the favor of those up there. What about those of us who are down there, who have been neglected, who feel cheated and all that? It's important. Remember, Agyapong had 37% in all. And he has support. Now, me make platforms and me daso. They are me pom choice someone to about. You not believe it. And they were insisting they would not vote. You not believe it. Kennedy had to communicate on all those platforms. So, it is better for us to be in government than to be in opposition.
Ezra 94.1.
And look, let's do what is right. See, elections, we will all come together and work.
FM.
Yenya sa mafia na yakusu free NDC na edaba people mu aye mafia nkwa na yabo mumi yenyai
appear studio won krebi efa say Mike so
lawyer appear studio say ochiana mum me musa say ujitum say second Agyapong enyanwu free NPP mu a ana say onfiri asase so a ebe den say party NPP be ebetimi aba power. There are two issues. Second Agyapong and lead party no. Na onfiri mu dia ebe den say party baba power. Do you agree to that?
I don't agree at all to it. I don't agree at all. The Nina say Agyapong be collection. Normal fair.
For NPP who send me the end I'm so ma one more way yeah maybe a woman fix it kwai o mo be fa so mo be fix sane man nipa wo mo de ba wo betimi abua na wo metimi edi nkunim 2028 ene yakwa akotie ni nyina no e de abai ntini mo hwe se de no ka se ya mo anu adwe yam se e bia na Kennedy ohine Agyapong no ka ho bi ene ma NPP eluzi 2024 election mo fa hye mutirim se party ankasa na nko betumi akoama wo mo metumi aba power na sa party na sorry editian in as much as so do obi aboni a chen wa wa ye obone so fa chen ba oye nipa one way or the other wo ma sa ya odie no ebetumi asan so abani tiremu bio mo bekoso edi ya because enya better sa sisi ano minim sa cha 2027 na mu koyi candidate for fra obeba be gina flag bearership no edi amamo party no ba me dey make sure say mistakes are mo ye in 2024 no and I said 2023 mo hwe ye no man san so repeat sa mistake na biom me kai say you hope senado no oka bibi say was NPP party no so mo ba be yi flag bearer won a wo mo ye executives ne regional chairman ne ye bo obi akoko so obi ahwe ye no ankwa ankota nipa ba ku echi na so just the ended idea course ye hu say de wo mo nyina no ekota ba omi echi ne eti ensem so papa esu no odi tudwa won so ma yete asese nkampo no ye yi flag bearer no kran san ya ba be yi obi obeba be ye MP obeba be stand as MP dia ma no constituency na so 2023 de no ne ma sesan wo mu koyi nipa obeba be ye MP wie ye ansan wo mu ba be yi obi a wo beba be ye flag bearer ni nyina no count na ma manfo bi ko taba wo mi echi ko fafa nsem bebre ni ade nyina ba ye mi de bia me ka me sese mo nyina mo ka mo hu bomu a mubetumi akokoden na so praye ni nyina bom ma wubu a emu na so single one de wunya bu ye na chese kam ebu nti se mo pese mo win election wo krom hanu se dia e de mo ankasa mo hwe se mo be fix mo ho yenko ye next story ye kodiam yeah, okay, Chefifa, and I added and Sambi Atujani, you know, appear stadium, nan saying, Nene be, and yeah, Mahama, ye program, Wahanum say, just same penny for who baby, I say, me nimni pay ya ma appear stadium information, say, Mahama Elko program, Waha, Nandy Obewan, appear stadium, DHA, now will be a gate, now on Tietie Moon, okay, Chefifa say, na say baby appear stadium mo keka ko edie ye too much o say ya hwe ye krampo ebia no obi peso pra ye man pani excellency John Dramani Mahama nipa no kra betimi dia fa appear stadium so wakwa ha ye man pani e o say ye man pani ni security system no etumi ye very very strong ankasa o say na smart as one no kra no one fo aso say Mahama be ye man pani wo krom hanum say ba no kra de wo beka was see NDC for nyina was say mo kabom na mutumi ma appear stadium hu say na say de wo ye no ye tuma no otietie mu papa be ma nie no oda form na just wo pranti ha dwin wo kroma and some dog the chef fa ke bia kasa yonko na yonko tie ni nyina no emra sisia
I'm just saying, we low budget half hour. Mo kame maami asem no mo fa mo maami so ma kire ya de agitum ya maami ye hia ni buburo ya papa ye hia ni buburo eti ni amfa nkrofo maami no papa no mo mesi ba bi nyo mo asiampeni avena emotions akola adwene enko ana mo kame maami asem no mo fa mo maami kire oh fire ya onso obi de obi maami abiso odi natam onso obi de obi papa abiso odi natam kwasi ato I love my mother wofi o love your mother ba betimi edini ko for mother atam we will change the narrative kwasi ato ohia ni bia ntomago na de mu no ade ayi na nanu na mdru ayi agona ana obi kire me se ntoma no ko am ka se ne ma me fra no ba sanchemfa na ba sanchemfa no amanfo ntiase na ye se ntoma no ko ne ma me ntimi nto ayi fu ya se fra wo gisi echiche ma onya bi asieto so ya fa ko abi so Basanchemfa. I love my mom. Nyep TV so na mo akam gazo ni twa siri obi de all love the man. Kwasi apedi. Obi nyep TV so akam yi ne ma me ma no. Asieto otimi fa nkofo ami so no di o matam za. Me ma me akosu abene wa ha wadam social media kura ko hwe me ma me ne wo fe o ana eno nyi en ko fa nkrofo ma me di do ma tem o fui eno kura de bis yena e gwa mo fana sam na mo so wa emotion asa o wa twetwe bia sura ye yana ana nipa wo yesisifo bia ne osuro eyese wo tie gina na na on se wo school no bullies so wo hwunahuna wa na da ko ti gina na nipa afi o ne ho yira no it wo hwe animal kingdom the hyena and the lion the bia lion bullying crofo behind na nya ti gina no ne ye gidigidi penal lion so lion e wo pride sense of pride on pesa abo bia be ka no aha tunya tijina ne ye gidigidi on pekura sana ko yaye utijina na ne ko head to head na wa ye emotional dan duru waka that's a high jimmy na me ka tira say da bia social media no we dey oko no aka na maka oh so Africana ha am say 3 days ago and that Ofri akoduru ya no be ye show Oba eno on na mangoes, mangoes, East Lagos, White House be a wo. E one some fake female doctor because she ha. E ni nyina na me Crawford na chi. Oba wo de cha hye na nim wo de nose mask a cover na ni. Anduruwa. Ya de tukuru mu ya kana. Ya ko ba bia.
Ne ho omobo.
See
you. Mo brother ta we see.
General, where do you be diagro see? I be diagro. Now, Mamma Yam say, it's one money dear, which means you maybe you are saying money dinner. Let me name the baby. But you start act this way. No, be your money, Monday, Bebundi. See you too. General, who will be shown you're going Morezi. One phone. John Mahama. Malam Yohani. Ade.
Friend on fa.
Only one friend on fa. What in a Janin said. Ah, where are they? Ade, we are one as we. Appear stadium. Why are they?
Friend on fa.
Oh, sir. Sana be as the room guy. Yenti. Baba. In as much as men supported your mama as president, this is wrong.
More precise.
On all levels,
exactly.
Wrong. Yeah. And seven previous and yes, so a tassel, the better than evening. As a first or yet presidential candidate, and now need dear Yensi Wabontia, or ye president of the republic, and at the end appear stadium, so be person attacking John Mahama, or bet me ready through appear stadium, and they are attacking him. And I don't know why the national security is entertaining this foolishness.
Exactly.
We also to tell President Mahama is the president of the republic. His security must be paramount to the nation. And as a nation, we are gradually entertaining this foolishness of Apia Stadium, thinking say you're normal because all money fans. Let's assume say your fans no man no did not tema. Akibema no kwame na ye do ye no. What is that? I don't no. We state security. Emma kwame Apia Stadium ye do yi. No. Me frewa won fa. As if saying the tip be our friend president on Fenty Debe.
And also, Papa, Kofi. And
I know Bakubi is me say what did he Kwame despite attempt. I don't yes son him a full canker with so I did appear stadium all of a sudden it is becoming a norm. I say a normal. And state security, and President Mahama, you are not able to speak against this. Say, hey, Abranche, we know you're free there, but you can't cross certain lines. When now you call, you can't say, you are away. Mini Pabako, Tama Mishia, a microbe for an ye party home. Because me penance he crossed the line, making everybody feel like all of them are stupid. I told him to order. I told him my peace of mind, and I don't care. When you are my friend, you are my brother. There are certain parameters you can't cross. I don't know, President Mama, I'm up here stadium come and cross some parameters. I don't know. And I don't care whether or Mahama fans or, but security of the nation is very important. And I'm sorry, Alex Kokubuati. Onye NDC on Pedro Mahama Kraus by president. But he was so worried. Sadiana Pierre Stadium it's not done anywhere in the world. What is that? A president of the republic. And then I'm going to and you're time no. And you're time hey, NDC for all of you should even be against this. Me, I don't want Mahama to be president, but this is wrong. I don't know. This is a security breach. If somebody really wants to attack a President Mahama, the Apia Stadium, you bet me and he will go through Apia Stadium to attack President Mahama in public. And anytime a president be movie there is close protection, there is advanced protection. Why? How is he able to slip through the advanced protection and even the close protection? He slips through it. Why? I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, fire.
And Ibrahim Mama at some point be Ocean a bedroom old man one is Adio appear my catcher so many times. It's not right. And I think Ibrahim was right on there. I don't know. I be said never time and I answer. We make come back with the matter. I don't know. When you will be a free or be a president, he is no more a John Dramani Mahama. He is the president of the republic. His security is paramount. But you know, should talk with you on one. So, a social phone, Ama in Cancos, I can't be doing on any more than a simple Ebiani. I don't know how the times is a bad norm, Sapia Stadium, airport and how did the airport security know Kumasi? How did they manage to allow him say, even on the tarmac? Say, you can't say, visitors area, but even on the tarmac, we allow him to get on the tarmac and harass people. I don't know. And this is pure harassment. Also best radio. What the other baby as Unye bibi papa bia. O wiase ate wo mame hunu se wo radio. There is nothing wrong. Precisely. Na bema kura de se bi kaniba. Na wo de oba wiase wo betimi aye ni. Ene matan time no. Opa be di matemu awasem. Who US will be the US for no coho. As my band that the no do her. I neck down so fashion no do her. And I told you one more big man who come. Say one so because obey your mama and the obako di concern your mama and they say obi a socialism so. Say omo ye no be boy we ma say ye to abanwe ya na ne e VAT suma no eno obi na kan you say ye to abawe ya na VAT omo ye VAT ba ko na me say I no kro no me say ono so kan say ye VAT amano
FIFA and I aquatin and some abano first one were two shots in the end they come Kevin Taylor leja yeah will be soon yes more than mammy I bet to show almost 7 mammy the Muslim family mammy and better show no and it's a shot to the cover Kevin Taylor but Pierre Stadium dear now work on I think say come church and so be card the same thing Apia Stadium so on tia say nenti akum chacha e was so too bad attacking but no we should know say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama he is the president of the land and fa won do a wo do no and fa won say wona wo bu aye wona wo man de ba power we ye campaign man no wo do ba kra to apia ni nua be ma but he is the president of the land respect I will deserve no e will see to me the man and America no minim ni pass papa e ko baby a well, what for fair Pierre Stadium guy said John Dramani Mahama echo program because baby John Dramani Mahama beko biano ube wane say Pierre Stadium ejine movie last time about TV videos na police officer be a piano ni ade oba social media no beka kan sembebre na wo friend na wo kra wo de ba wo want a number what you need you abema bedin ni ade it said there was what the ma wo bia wo de ma na afia dey and na me hu ya afi do se ayi say John Dramani Mahama e ma na djuma na oye dia position men sisi a wo pe be ka she me na ya se wana me fe go but let's put all these jokes aside he is the president of the land he deserves some respect and then he deserves some privacy aha na brema me kwan na nsema me de be so me sa Atigya djumedie no me de ebe ba na wie ye me number is 0557036109 news awa apeso de send me no ubetimi area send me woni djumedie ho be so ba na abeso masenso a wobetimi afrɛ mo 0550623377 and I say 055-7036-109 na order me atwehwe enkobo Kumasi online media school say wo me bia tuma mo bi biara woni nsɛmhwɛ adwuma ho bra na atwehwe forward do wa abɛkyerɛ no mo to mo bo emfanfantete yepem courses no na egu kasofoni ne no mo nje qualification bia 100% practicals 3 months so pe ubi abenya certificate bi abenya attachment internship so no wọ́n bẹ provide their more equipment ẹ̀ bọ́ ọmọ nípa ẹ̀yán ní ìdíyẹ wọn nsẹ̀mtwẹ́ adwuma no mu nyinaa no wọ́n mu obi ẹ̀wọ̀ wọ́n ma so ẹ̀yẹ forms ní bọ̀ yẹn de 100 cedis pẹ̀ wọ́pẹ̀ bi ata abẹ́nyẹ wọ Kumasi online TV front desk location no yẹ Kumasi asukwa wọ́n mu ní TI amas ẹ̀na ẹ̀dí hyẹ́ ni mo bẹ ti mi afọ mọ́ 0550623377 adanse 055-7036-109 na one wo mo atwetwe enkomo executive producer Mr. Daniel Yebo editor ni MCR Abronte Pako Joma no lawyer fans of Atigya Chimedie mi chechi amu na mamure mfisi sembe subscribe na mbam thumbs up so wo hono me ameti na dwumedi be so mu di ene na ya so de beto fo mbia no na ba betina fidie mu hanum se na be nyina so aba be so makram
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi etese wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye semna bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so and the amount ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa trufo so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu